we're not planning on being on the LifeVantage announcement tonight. It's in 1 hour. It's at 8 o'clock Eastern, so it's 1 hour from now. And you should have gotten an email, but if you didn't, it's on the official LifeVantage Facebook page. And please, log in. There's a lot. Some of the things I'm going to mention, they're going to go over in great detail. Tara and Jesse do a great job with it. So please, 1 hour, 8 o'clock Eastern, Facebook, the official LifeVantage distributor page. It will be there. Okay. And I don't know if it's just going to play live there or the Zoom link will be there and you click on that. I'm not sure, but don't miss out. Okay. So 1 hour from now, please. Anyway, you will see this, okay, in an hour. This is the Axio energy pack, okay, and let's see, I pulled the tape off. It opens from the side here. It's interlocked and it opens, okay, and a full explanation of everything is here, okay. There's 5 grape and there's 5 strawberry. The ingredients are on the back, okay. I'm sorry, everything's backwards on Zoom here. So, and the 5 packs are in each, in each one, okay. So the grapes on one side, strawberries on the other. So this is the Axio, okay, sample pack. And they're going to talk about that, okay. There's 10 Axios in there, 10, 10 sticks, 5 of each. And, if you're on a subscription with the company, they will ship it for free. Okay. So you can just log in and ship it wherever you want to ship it. Okay. As far as, and again, Tara's going to go over a lot of details on this. I just don't want you to miss out. It's very hard for people to get back and watch a replay or a video when they miss it live. So in 1 hour, it's going to be live. You should try and be on it. It's a good idea. It's always better to hear it live. Okay, always. So it's $19.99. So it's $2, a sleeve. I'll tell you, there's 2 ways I'm going to do it. Okay. For most of you, and I know Joanne is on here, and Liddy and Lynn and Jaya, you guys, know us. Allie's on here. Marge from the old company. Okay, sampling meant sampling. Like you gave samples, you didn't sell samples. So it's, it's different. And there's a couple different philosophies. People tend to use things that they pay for and put more value on what they pay for. But to me, a sale is a sale is a sale. And selling $20 or $100, it's the same thing. So, there's differing philosophies. They're both right. They both work. It's just a matter of what a person is more comfortable with. But honestly, I'm more comfortable with giving samples away for free. Okay. But I also know that if you don't create a desire in that person to want to use it, it won't get used. It's a waste of money. Okay. If you don't follow up with that person to make sure they ingest it the first, second, third day, and they have a whole program laid out. That's why I said, don't miss the 8 o'clock. They have videos that you follow up with. They have messages that you follow up with. It's 5 days where you use 2 a day. You use the caffeinated strawberry in the morning. You use the grape one at night or later in the afternoon. And there's a whole follow-up process. And there's a deal where if they order the NRF2, the Protandim and Axio together, they get it at a discount with free shipping. Okay, so just, I don't want you to miss it. Okay, so there's a lot of details, a lot of thought, really cool looking. I mean, just great job. 10 sticks are in here, 5 of each. And again, shipping is free. Now, if you want to buy them, to give them out, and obviously I'm going to be doing both because I like meeting people and talking to people. So if you buy 10 of them, I think you pay for 9 and get the 10th one free. I think that's the deal. It's like instead of $199, it would be $179 for 10 sample packs. Okay. But again, whatever way you want to do it, just keep in mind, creating a desire to use it, or in my opinion, drinking it with them, okay, taking it with them, and or following up to make sure they're using it, okay, that's going to be the key. Giving it away like a door prize at a baby shower, that won't work, okay? It never did, it never will. So follow Tara's instructions, okay? And if you're more comfortable with giving it away, then talk to me in April more, because that creating a desire is so important, and getting that person to use it the first time, preferably with you, and the follow-up with the, you know, with it, it's really important, okay? It determines, you know, the success rate in which, you know, in which you achieve success in this. So here's another thing. I don't know that they're going to say it, okay? And you can do the math on this, okay? These packs, okay, there's kind of a test going on where if it goes well, we could find ourselves having hair care samples, skin care samples, you know, samples on other things that we've asked for. There are only 20,000 of these total, okay, 20,000. You know, in the United States, just keep in mind, okay, in the United States, somebody said I lost audio, so I'm just making sure the volume is up. Anyway, we have 50,000 distributors in the United States. I mean, just keep in mind, okay, the 20,000 will go quick. It's not like, I'd be surprised if a week from now there's any left, because some of the other groups did this last month on their own, and they made their own sample packs, and they've been waiting for these to come out. So there's going to be some large purchases made. But just keeping in mind, you know, if everybody just bought, you know, 5 or 10, it just isn't that many, okay? It's not going to go that far. And there are people last month when they were making their own, got 30, 40, 50 new customers from it. So they're obviously going to be ordering 50 of them as a minimum. So just keep that, you know, keep that in mind, okay? Let's see what else. Okay, second, we have our launch on Wednesday. Okay, so tonight in an hour, tune in on Facebook Live with, you know, for all the details and the ideas and everything you want to know. By the way, there's new videos also on Axio. They'll be in the app. You can share them from the app. You can share them outside of the app. So there's some scripts that you can follow up scripts. There's some cool stuff. It's a whole detailed program. That's why I'm saying don't miss it. On Wednesday, we have our launch Zoom. So if you want an invitation with your picture on it and didn't get it, you need to let me know. Okay, I do believe everybody I'm looking at on the screen here already got it. Okay, but if you didn't, I sent out the generic one if you didn't want to use your picture, and I sent out the picture one. But Wednesday, the 18th at 8:30 is our next launch Zoom. Quite a few customers came in from last week's. Okay, it's funny, it was weird. It's kind of delayed reaction. Most of them came in the last 2 or 3 days, where normally when we finish up the launch Zoom, most of them come in that night and the next day. So it was a little different this time. I don't know, maybe it's summer winding down, kids going back to school. I don't know what it was, but we have a pretty good track record, and we track a lot of this stuff with these launch Zooms that we do. And generally the new customers, now the distributors, that could be a couple days, but the new customers generally come in within like 24 hours, maybe 36 hours. And for some reason, this was like a 72-hour thing. So you go figure, you know, just when you think you're figuring things out, you know, you're not. So anyway, that, and then on Saturday, you definitely don't want to miss Saturday. If you're within driving distance of attending an LVA in one of the 7 or 8 cities that they're doing them in, I'm telling you, this business is still meant to be see, feel, touch. And I know there's the COVID thing going on, so just wear a mask if you're bothered by it or whatever. I mean, whatever makes you comfortable, do. But there's always something to be said for a live in-person event. I was on a Zoom today, and there's a group that started doing fly-ins. They're going to do it one weekend a month out in Utah at the office. You know, and it reminded me what we used to do with our doctors program with the doctors in Dallas when we used to have them fly in and do a Friday night, you know, what do you call it? Like cocktail party or meet and greet, and then all day Saturday. And then Saturday, if we were in Dallas, either take them to dinner or go over to Ralph's house. If we were here in Florida, we'd come to my house. We would host a party here if we were doing it in Florida. And some sort of activity, but they started doing them in and they're going to be the second weekend every month in Salt Lake, okay? Because they got that brand new building there, and you get a lot of mileage and a lot of leverage out of a prospect that sees there, and corporate is helping out. They're speaking. I know they had Steve Fife speak. I know they had Kristen Cunningham speak. I know Taylor Worry was there. And again, just short 15-minute things that each one of them did, but it was a Friday night, Saturday. So you may hear more about that in the future. It's not a corporate thing, but April and I will keep you informed. They're trying to get us, honestly, to participate, okay? And April and I have kind of had a plan between now and the end of the year, and doing it every month between now and the end of the year. We kind of had some of that time spoken for. So I'm not sure if we're going to participate right away or maybe save it for end of the year or beginning of next year. But anyway, it went real well. They had, it was either 41 or 49 people at the first one, which is great because, you know, most people were either driving in from out of state or flying in. It's called a fly-in, you know, event. And like I said, we did it for 10 years in Dallas with our doctors program, and a number of years here in Florida, we did it also. So anyway, just to let you know, that's going on. But this coming Saturday, I know I see Jim on here. I know he's going up to Austin to participate in that one. We have a group here in Orlando. We'll be participating there. I know Marge and some of her team are going up to Bethesda, you know, to be at that one. So, you know, there's one in Phoenix, there's one in Salt Lake, there's one in, I don't know, South Dakota somewhere or Wyoming somewhere. There, you know, there's 7 or 8 of them around the country. So that's going to be happening every month. That will be every third Saturday, the LVAs. Fortunately, right here in Orlando, the one going on here is about 20, 25 minutes from our house. So we feel very blessed to have it, you know, right around the corner from us. But those are the 3 big things, okay, for this week, okay, that, you know, I just want you thinking about. Don't miss out on the live details being shared at 8 o'clock Eastern tonight on this, okay? I can't get nice packaging, man. I mean, just great. And can you imagine if you're on, like, if you want to send this to someone, and I know they say the people selling it, people are either Venmoing or Zelle or PayPaling, you know, the money for it, the $20 for it, because there is no shipping. Because if you or I are on a subscription, anything we order through our account, shipping is free. So we have a chance to send these out, okay, all over the country through the company with, you know, no shipping charge, okay, on it. So, I mean, this would only cost probably, you know, $3 to send or something, but still the fact that you can just do it right through the company and not have to touch it is a plus. And the other things that you need to be successful in the program, the scripts, the videos, the just the suggested follow-up for the 5 days, okay, of Axio they're getting. Remember, it's 10 sticks, it's twice a day, so it's 5 days. All of that is going to be in the app as soon as the Zoom is over tonight, okay? So there'll be a new video or 2 on it. There'll be everything we need for the Axio sampling program will be in the app as soon as the Zoom is over. So that's first. Okay, let's get that under our belt. And that could come in very handy with everybody that we're inviting, okay, for Wednesday night. But again, the results were good last week. It was about a 50-50. Okay, about half the people on last week. I think we had 43, half of them were distributors, the other half were guests, and a number of new customers and a couple new distributors started in the last few days. And obviously the others are still in the works. So let's start now. The summer's over. Kids are going back to school, people going back to wherever their back is, okay? And, you know, let's get back into some serious follow-up, some serious prospecting, some serious sampling, and let's really get the ball moving now. And let's get it moving before everyone else does. You know, in this industry, August in general is considered a slow or less active month. April and I have never bought into that. We were always told that, and we're always told December stinks too. And we said, nope, we don't buy that. We reject that. Okay. August is good. December is good. Every month is good because we're going to make it good. Okay. And we ain't taking off because you don't need to take off. We barely work as it is. I mean, if you got one of these, you're working, you know, come on. It's not like we're digging ditches or something, you know? So there's no reason to shut your business off when it's being done from a computer, a laptop, an iPad, or an iPhone, okay? There's just no reason to do it. You can always respond back to a message or send a text or send an email or check an email. So you never need to be away from it. And it's not like it stops you from doing anything else that you're doing. There's just no reason. You think about this. No matter what we're doing, day or night, morning, afternoon, or night, we always have time to glance at our phone. We always have time to check Facebook. We always have time to check our text or our emails. That is living proof that we have time to do our business no matter what is going on. Okay, that's just living proof that. So it's very different than the old days when we were dragging people to hotels, dragging them to offices, making them commit for 2 or 3 hours to a seminar somewhere on a Saturday morning or a Tuesday night. It's very different than that. So there's no reason that we have to have up and down months because, hey, April and I were at the beach for 3.5 days for our anniversary. So what? We still got messages back to people. We still did what we're supposed to do. Okay. We just enjoyed it from a penthouse at the beach and had some nice dinners and stuff. I mean, there's just no reason to turn your business off no matter what is going on, because if you understand the business, it's just about touches. And we are going to need to have a certain amount of touches with our prospects to turn them into customers, and a certain amount of touches with our prospects to turn them into distributors. Okay. We got a late start this month. Okay. It was funny, you know, the last 3 months, we enrolled 45 people. Okay. In 90 days. Okay. And we only got our first 2 in August today. Okay. We got our first 2 today, but it was also 900 points today too in the 2 people. So it wasn't like they were 40s. You know what I mean? It turned into 900 points. So, you know, it comes in flurries. It's the nature of the beast in the business. But when it starts, you got to ride that horse. Okay. You got to carry that momentum. And one thing we were saying to our Dutch team today, when you have a spill out at the bottom of the funnel, that means you sign up a number of people, you know, distributors, customers, whatever it is. The one kiss of death in this business is we forget to pour more prospects into the top of the funnel. See, when a funnel, you know, is wide at the top and it gets narrower at the bottom, okay? The prospects and customers come out at the bottom. We can't forget to keep putting in new prospects on the top so they go through the funnel and turn into either customers or distributors at the bottom. And that is what goes wrong in this business. So you have a flurry, maybe you pick up 3, 4, 5, you know, customers, distributors, you get in the bonus pool, and you forget to fill the funnel back up. so they can keep pouring through. You know, it's like filling your tank up with gas, driving 400 miles and forgetting to stop at the gas station to fill up again. Well, what happens? You get stuck. Okay, the same thing happens in this business. We can't forget to gas up again. And for us, for you and for me, gassing up means keeping the prospects going in the top of the funnel. So at the bottom, customers and distributors pop out. Okay, that's how it works for us. So anyway, 3 things. I'm going to close with this. In about 40 minutes, tune in and get all the great details. We were talking to Tara earlier. Does a great job. Jesse does a great job. You're going to love it. The tools are great to go with it. Okay, so don't miss that. Then immediately turn your attention to how many guests are you going to have on Wednesday night for the launch Zoom. Okay, and we'll do our chat. We'll do our power hour. We'll do the things that we normally do. But how many guests are you going to have? Remember, we got to do revenue producing activity. It's not activity. We have to be doing revenue producing activity, and revenue is produced when guests are there on Wednesday night. That's when revenue is produced. Okay. And then you either want to be on virtually, you know, on Saturday. You definitely don't want to miss it. So if you can't get to a live event where you're sitting there in person with, you know, 100, 200 other people, then don't forget to register and get on virtually. Okay. Anyway, I'll get this edited and posted on our training page. And maybe I'll see you at 8 o'clock because I'm going to tune in to listen second time. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated.